Welcome guys to another video. We're playing Project Ascension alpha version before beta, before the release. And this is very cool because we're going to be teaching you how to play and when it comes out. We're going to be teaching you how to play when it comes out because we are beta testing it right now, before beta testing it. I'm pretty sure that means you got us permission to play the game before it's even beta testing?
Yeah, so I basically pay to fund the game. So because I'm paying to fund the game, I'm donating to fund the game. They give me access to the game before it releases, before it's even in beta testing. So every day, this game has updates and server restarts because they're always changing the code and changing features of the game. So they figure out what works best. Make sense?
Yeah, I know.
All right, so let's jump in.
I'm zoned out.
Did you introduce everybody?
So we have a new person in our channel, Goriilid, and
Add more to the mix.
We're gonna be we're gonna have about like 5 people in here.
And we're gonna do some Fortnite videos with Goriilid.
And in 2 years.
And some more Slime Rancher videos.
In 2 years, we're gonna
VR videos.
Yep, because we're too young. We're too young for VR yet. But we do have a VR, we just don't play
it. Let us start with some character creation. So
right.
I'm going to move our logo to the other side, I think. Well, I'm going to put it right here so you can see everything once we go to the character creation screen. So let's do that. Move that over. Okay, so let's create a new character.
So,
This is the character creation interface in Project Ascension. You still have all of the classic character classes from classic World of Warcraft, which is what this game is based on.
Why don't we do the Tauren this time?
Want to make a Tauren?
Yeah.
Alright, so Taurens are bull-type people.
Oh, didn't even realize how...
Is the coaster stuck to your tree?
Yeah.
So Taurens are bull-type people. They have a special stomp ability that can stun people that are nearby. They have more health starting out. They're better at herbalism starting out. And they've got a little bit of resistance to nature damage, which I think is like lightning. And fire, maybe? And water. Maybe elemental damage? I don't know. I think it's... I don't know. I don't know what is defined as elemental damage. We'd have to look that one up.
The Tauren, he uses animal powers.
Which one?
The Tauren. He can turn into any animal.
Well, no, that's... Okay, so that's not the Tauren. That's like a druid ability that they can shapeshift.
Oh. Yeah, why don't we do a druid this time?
Well, we could do a druid, but the complication there is that druid is not one of the classes. So in Project Ascension, instead of having all the normal classes from WoW, you've got all these new and original classes and spells and abilities. Like, for example, you've got a necromancer, you've got a pyromancer, you've got a cultist, a star caller, a sun cleric. The star caller and sun cleric are like opposing things. So the star callers worship the moon, and the sun clerics worship the sun, obviously. And cultists worship the old gods.
Maybe some cults worship the death of the god of death, and
yeah, like but there's like in this game there's their own gods that are in this game. So if we're gonna be a Tauren, you see the ones that are colorful are the options. So like a Tauren can't be a Tinker or a Rune Master or a Reaper or a Venomancer, but all these colorful ones are options for a Tauren. So we've got a Pyromancer, which is like a fire mage. You've got a cultist, which cultists are... I don't know. I don't think I've played a cultist yet.
Did they remove the druid?
Yeah, that's what I said. This is because this is an alpha version of a new game. The traditional classes aren't in here.
Then why didn't we have a druid? Why did we have the druid on my old account? Ow.
Because that's a different server. This is the alpha server. That's the other server.
What's the other server?
The other server is Area 52, which is free play WoW. It's where you can play World of Warcraft. And you can pick any of the character classes' abilities, and it doesn't matter if you want to be a mage with some warlock abilities, and you want to be able to shift it into a bear. That's Project Ascension. It's called Classless WoW. Once again, using the abilities from original WoW and the races from original WoW, but the structure of leveling has been completely changed. There's challenge modes. It's truly a different game. So, we want to make a Tauren what? A Tauren Primalist?
Maybe
a Tauren Barbarian?
I was thinking of a Tauren Cultist.
A Tauren Cultist.
He has a staff, and I think it's cool.
Alright, that looks pretty cool. Tauren Cultist?
The only reason why I choose Cultist, not because I had to worship anything, it's because I thought it would match a Tauren. Because they're bulls. Cool.
It does look pretty cool. So, as you level up a cultist, you have options for your combat style, which will affect how you're going to build your class. So, a cultist could be a melee damage dealer, a casting damage dealer, a tank, or a healer. And they can have an influence fighting style, that's the tank style, I believe, because you shield your allies from harm with powerful boons. Corruption is a casting damage dealer. Godblade is the melee damage dealer, and I think Dreadnought is actually the tank, and Influence is the healer. But let's go to the next step. And when you've picked your race and you've picked your class, now you can pick like what he looks like. I think a cultist would be like
black, yeah,
right?
Would be pitch black.
Yeah. And then like his face, I feel like would be angry.
Yeah. Or he would have red eyes. Yeah. There's a red eyes ability right there.
I think those are red right there. Yeah. Or what about the horns?
Horn style,
I kind of like the broken horns.
I'll show you here. Maybe the one behind that.
Not that one, not that one,
not
that one.
Keep on going.
Lean back a little bit. Right, yeah. There you go, right there.
Keep on going. I'll tell you when to stop. That.
That one?
No. One more. That one. That one. Yeah. That
All
one.
Right, do we want the horns to also be black, or should the horns be a different color?
Black.
All right. What about facial hair?
Facial hair. That one looks cool. Like as a cultist.
Oh. A little goatee.
Having like golden on him would be cool. Yeah, he should have that right there.
That one right there?
Maybe, yeah.
A big golden bull nose?
Sure, maybe not that one that I suggested first, because that had too many hair.
Alright, so now we need a name. So we've got a cultist Tauren. So we're thinking cow. How about Mephistopheles?
Yeah.
That's the name, because the devil is Mephistopheles, right? So how about Mephistopheles?
Wait.
No? I like punny names.
Wait. How about the red devil?
Devil? D-E-B-U-L-L?
No. Yeah, what about the red devil?
Because then there's a punny.
Well, let's see if it
red.
Let's see if it works.
Devil.
Yeah. Because he's like a bull.
Because he's a bull.
Yeah. And he has red eyes. He's like...
Red devil?
Yeah.
Hey. Alright, so if we do new to WoW, it starts us with like all the basic systems and like the tutorials and everything. So that's what we're gonna pick.
Can I do the moving?
We would have to trade chairs.
Oh.
And I don't think you know how to use the movements yet.
Yes, I do. I really
The first thing
will.
I'm going to do, I've got some add-ons enabled, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust my add-on real quick so that my bars don't look all crazy. But your bars won't look like this unless you get an add-on. I think I need to get Groink. Okay. There we go. Alright, so we're logged in. We've got unclaimed rewards. The path to ascension. Right out the gate, if you press this little icon down here, this path to ascension icon, it tells you learn to play and earn rewards. And as you complete these things that will reveal themselves as you're playing, it's like it works as like a active tutorial. So I'm going to collect a reward for that one. I'm going to close this, and then I'm going to start doing the things it's telling me doing. If you click and hold the right, that's what the red means, click and hold. And then you move, there's your looking action. So clicking and right-clicking and holding and dragging around, you can look. Then using W, S, A, and D is how you can move around. And then if you just simply right-click this guy right here in front of us, scroll Hawkwind, and if you hover over people, you can see in the lower right corner his name pops up. So I'm going to right-click Groll. He's got a quest. All you got to do to take the quest, click the quest, and then click Accept. He wants us to bring him 7 Planestrider feathers and 7 pieces of Planestrider meat. And he'll give us this belt or some gloves and these things down here. So we're going to accept that quest. And then this book right here, this Book of Ascension, also has a quest for us. And these are like tutorial things. This is about level 15, so we're not going to take that quest right now because we're not level 15. However, we are going to come over here because there's another exclamation point for a quest giver. And we're going to talk to this guy, who is the chief, Hawkwind. And he got another task for us. His mom is down by the water well, and we got to go find her and help her. So we're going to accept that quest too. So now we've got our first 2 quests. And if you look around, this is the Tauren starting village. And I'm going to zoom out a little bit. You can zoom out with your middle mouse wheel. Woo! And you can see a little bit more of the village. You can kind of see in the distance this valley that we are in, that is the area of the Tauren. In the far, far distance beyond this fence, there is a high-rise city on the top of some like high plateaus, and that's like the Tauren home city. And this is just like this like little suburb village. Over here, these are the Planestriders. It's like a dodo bird. Look at that thing.
He's a hook.
Looks like a
Dinosaur.
dinosaur
Looks like a
chicken,
dinosaur.
something.
Yeah.
What?
Never mind.
So we gotta attack this Planestrider. We gotta collect their meat. So to attack something, I'm gonna be far enough away here. I'm gonna right-click him. It's put me in attack mode. If I was standing close enough, it would have already be attacking him. But because I'm not standing close enough, it's not. I've also got this magic spell I can cast, which is an Eldritch Blast. It's got a 40-yard range. It corrupts an enemy mind, dealing 23 shadow damage. So if I click this, it's going to cast the spell, and then this thing's going to come running for me, and I'm going to automatically attack him because I already right-clicked him. And then I just keep on casting this Eldritch Blast until he's done. Then, once he's done, you see these little sparkles. That means he's got loot. So you right-click him, and I have auto loot turned on, which is in your settings, in your interface. See right here in the controls, auto loot. So when I right-click, it automatically puts the stuff in my bag. So I'm going to click my bag down here, and you can see, here's the stuff that's in my bag. There are the 3 things that I just looted from that Planestrider. There's the Planestrider meat, which is the quest item. These 2 things you get when you invest in the alpha. You unlock the Vanity Collection Sync, which unlocks what you've unlocked in the free version of the game, which is already out. You can play Area 52 right now for free. It doesn't cost a dime. You download, you start your account. There's no in-game ads or anything. It is awesome, and more people are playing every day. So yeah, that's the basics of getting started. Any questions, kiddos?
May I show them some places for the tasks?
Well, you want me to go down to the well?
I mean, I kind of would like to show them the tasks, but you can do it
Well,
down there.
okay, so go to the well.
Yeah, go to
Well,
that.
you played the last game. It's my turn.
I know.
You played Slime Rancher. We're gonna take turns.
Go to a place with the flag and like go to.
So this is the
place.
well, and that's see now she's got a golden question mark over her head. That's because that's the mom. And
Yep.
that golden question mark is how you turn in a quest. So if I right click her and then hit complete quest, I completed the quest and she's got a new one for me, and she wants us to take the picture from the water well and bring it to the chief.
Let's just do that. There's one task that we can't do, even though I did do.
What's that?
It's the one that we did before the chief, because before the chief, well, there was a guy, the first guy, whatever Hawkwind, and that guy, he gave us a task, and that task, after you beat it, it's called The Hunt Begins. After you beat that task, you get another one where you have to beat very high-leveled porcupines, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, the Quillbore.
Yeah, I'm
Is that
pretty
right?
sure.
Yeah, that's a quest like after this. Like first you got to do the intro quests, and then you get more quests.
Like once you do The Hunt Begins, he's gonna give you another quest where you have to beat like 7 Quillbores, and those things you like have to be very high level to beat them, because like even I couldn't beat them, and I was like level 10.
Well, that's because when you're playing this game, the enemies level up with you.
Yep.
So it doesn't get easier. It's always a challenge, which is kind of fun. All right, so we're going to complete this quest. We're going to get our new bag, which is going to give us more room to hold stuff. We're going to get an adventurer's cache, which gives us random loot items. And then we're going to get some marks of ascension, which you'll use later in the game to like unlock things. There's lots of things you can use for the marks of ascension for. So I'm going to complete that. See, it already put our bag down here. And then when I open our bags, we now have more space, so I can open up this adventurer's cache. Oh, where did it go?
What do you mean?
I right-clicked the adventurer's stash. Oh, there it is. See, I right-clicked the adventurer's stash, and it gave me the jade bracers. It already put them on me. There they are. See? Requires level 1, item level 6, and it gives me 3 more strength.
Question: what can you like buy with the cash?
In the game?
Yeah.
So like all kinds of stuff. So if I go and find, let's see here. Let's find, here you go, general goods. So over here is Connie Softbreeze, and she sells crude throwing axes, which I don't think we can use. Oh, yeah, we can. So let's buy this crude throwing axe. Oh, we can't buy the crude throwing axe. We ain't got no money. So we can sell this leg meat that we got from the Planestrider, and that gives us 2 copper, but we don't have any money to buy any of this stuff. So we gotta go hunt some more things and get some more money so we can buy stuff. But you can level up your character, and as you level up, you unlock things. So like there's achievements that you can unlock. Over here, character advancement, it's not unlocked yet, but there are level ups that you can get skills and stuff. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch to a different character that's just a little farther ahead so I can show you that. And then in a future video, because I have been proactive and I've installed this on multiple machines, in a future video we can all play together.
Are we going to show off one of our together characters, like that?
We
one
can do that
was
in the
called?
next video where we play all together. Because one of you can play on that computer, one of you can play on my laptop, and we can all 3 play.
Wait, what was mine's name again? My last one?
I don't remember. So these are the characters that I've already made. I am going to pick Groink. He's my guardian.
What about your strongest one?
I think Groink is my strongest. My highest level one is Dirtman Dan.
I meant your highest level one.
Yeah, Dirtman Dan. He's a necromancer. He can summon skeletons to fight for him.
Wait, where's your gnome? Where's that
My gnome? Fireball.
Not that gnome. The one that like could do that shadow one. Or is he?
That's the other server.
That one's the one that you usually are playing.
But all I have to do is, and then I've got Diswitch, who is a witch doctor. So Diswitch is level 11, so I'll go ahead and I'll show you Diswitch.
Look at her feet.
She is a troll witch doctor.
A troll.
Alright, so here is Diswitch. She's level 10.
Why do you have a horse?
Because it lets you run faster. Alright, so I'm going to jump off.
Yeah, but you haven't introduced the people what those are yet.
Oh, well, you're right. So this character is a little bit further ahead in the game. So she's already unlocked a horse. I am going to take her off her horse. And she's got a couple more abilities. She has a Serpent Beam, she has a Hex of Death, and a Hex of Blood. And she has some, like, wards that she can make. So, like, this is a ward. It's kind of like a totem for the old shaman class, but it's a little different. It's a witch doctor ward. And then she has like these devotions to different like witch doctor gods, I guess, which give you different effects. This one gives you a healing bonus. This one gives you a movement speed bonus. But the most important thing is the character advancement. So once you hit level 10 in this version of the game, you can start unlocking skill points in your abilities. So like Hexablood's the first one I unlocked, but as you get higher level, you got Gift of the Loa, you've got Juju Burst, Flask of Mana, and these skills all round out your Witch Doctor abilities. And so you've got Witch Doctor points, and then you've got Voodoo points, and these are all unlockable skills and adjustments, modifications to skills that make your character more powerful. And you get a 1 point each time you level up. You get 1 point either Witch Doctor or Voodoo points for this character. You also have multiple character talent tree options for each character class. So in the Witch Doctor class, you can be a Shadow Hunting Witch Doctor, you can be a Voodoo Witch Doctor, which my character is, or you can be a Brewing Witch Doctor, and each one of those has different types of approaches to combat. So this is a range damage dealer, a casting damage dealer, or a healer. So as you level up, you unlock more ways to specialize your characters. I have been playing some version of World of Warcraft or Warcraft games since the early 90s, when Warcraft Orcs and Humans came out on PC years and years ago. And then me and my little brother and my uncle and several of our friends and some other family members, we would play this game while I was away at college, and so we could all. And when my uncle moved out of town, we all were able to connect together and play this game, even though we were so far away from each other, which was really cool. So I know that we've got some siblings right now that one is away at college, one lives about a half an hour, 45 minutes away, and I know that two of the older brothers in our family are also gamers, so we might be able to make a situation happen.
Who's the older brothers?
Yeah, the older brothers. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So maybe in a future video we can get them to play with us, and we can all get online and get like a 5-man team.
Cool.
And go attack a dungeon,
Well,
which dungeons is a whole other thing in this game.
Not 5 men, 1 girl.
5 people, 5-person team. But that's it for an introduction to Project Ascension, and this is a piece of Project Ascension that's in alpha. I'm funding this, and you can fund at any level. You can pay $1, or I think $3 or whatever is the minimum. But there's also a completely free to play version. It's an Area 52 server, and that's classless. Like you can pick any skills. In this alpha, it's designed new classes. So check it out. Yeah.
Seems pretty cool.
It's a fun game. It's a fun game, and I've been playing for 20 years. Almost 20 years.
And
So-
how hard is the editor gonna work on this?
What do you mean, me, the editor?
Yeah, how hard are you gonna work on this? Like, is there any editing that you're gonna have to
No,
do?
we're gonna upload this video just the way we did. Just the way it is.
Alright.
So, thank you for watching, right? Next video will
Peace.
be maybe the next video will be a Fortnite video with Goriilid. And then we also have another Slime Rancher Part 2 video coming.
Yep.
Actually, we've got a bunch of Slime Ranger videos coming because we have Slime Rancher 1 right now.
But we
But
have
we're gonna
slime.
move. Right.
Once we beat the game, we're on that one that I showed you. Not my one. Like, not the one with the fire slime. The one that we just started with the golden slimes and stuff. Once we beat that one, we're going to move on to my second one. Once we beat that one, we're going to move on to Slime Rancher 2.
And we've got a lot more games than Slime Rancher and
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Like Call of Duty.
Like,
We've got Call of
we have
Duty. I've got a
these.
Super Nintendo with a bunch of games.
Yeah,
I got an Xbox with a bunch of games.
We also got the NES case.
Yeah, I got a retro gaming system with some of my games backed up from my old
To be
Nintendo.
To be honest, we might be starting this channel just to find out what all these things do, because I know that somewhat of these electronics my dad hasn't played one. Like, I know somewhat he hasn't played at least one.
Oh yeah,
of them.
I've got tons of games I've gotten and then have just never played. Just because I've got a problem. I like games too much. But that brings us to the end of this video. We got more stuff coming real soon. Thank you for watching. We're gonna take turns hosting.
Oh, and this drink that I've been drinking,
I
it's
like to
not
keep them on
anything.
camera because they look a little better than I do.
This drink that I've been drinking, it's nothing. It's actually just a party punch. You put Sprite in it.
Ginger ale. Party Punch
Ginger
ginger
ale.
ale.
Oh, I thought it was Sprite.
Thank you for watching. We'll see y'all next time.